Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and all our social media platforms at Fino Boxing. You can follow my personal social media at Adriana_sports. Enjoy.
And have fun, so we chose Miami.
I got to follow up. In the fourth round, you kind of had that pep in your step after you hit Logan Paul with the left hook. How did you feel out there?
Quiet. It was fun. I wanted to get the people on the show, and he was fighting to survive, as you guys can see. Every time he punched, he had clinch. Every time he had punch, he had clinch. He was the bigger guy, and a little awkward. Well, his background is wrestling, if I'm not mistaken, so he was good at tying me up. So a guy that came in over 200 and some pounds. I came in at 155, but no excuses. I had fun tonight, and I go out there to put on a show, and I really believe that he was, just going a distance. That was a win for him, so he was happy with going a distance.
Floyd, he seemed pretty fatigued by the middle part of the fight. Were there times where you felt that you hurt him and maybe even could have gotten him out of there?
He can grapple. Yeah. He's good with holding. He's very, very good with holding. And like I said before, his background is wrestling. So, when a guy over 200 and some pounds holding you, I'm trying my best. Even though I got a lot of experience, but it's hard to get a heavyweight off you. Yeah. I fight at welterweight, fighting a heavyweight. Yeah. Like I said before, I had fun. I'm pretty sure he had fun. He was the brothers, Jake as well as Logan, was so happy that his brother was able to go the distance. So it was cool.
His brother's saying that he won the fight. I'm assuming trolling you, so to speak. But what are your thoughts on that?
He's entitled to feel. He's entitled to feel how you want to feel. I mean, a guy that's retired like myself, train a few days a week. I'm not training every day for this. For me to be retired, to be a grandfather, and to come have some fun with a guy that's in his 20s. When the money comes, we'll see who's the real winner. Because at the end of the day, I'm going into the Hall of Fame for boxing. And I have nothing to prove. When I was competing, I had a great career. If they're happy with holding 8 rounds, dancing and grappling for 8 rounds, congratulations. One thing about me, I don't go back and forth because we went out there, we did what we had to do, and that's what it is.
Floyd, congratulations, great event. You guys put it together at record speed. Your face looks clean, like you didn't fight yet.
It is what it is. Like I said, I came here to Miami. It was fun. This is my probably third time as a professional fighting in Miami. I fought a couple other times in Miami. Had some great turnouts before. This was a great turnout tonight. 30,000. We done it was a great gate. Hopefully the fans was pleased and the people was pleased. I think if he would have fought, if he tried to fight a lot more, then it probably wouldn't have went to 8.
The Showtime site crashed earlier this evening.
Huh?
The site crashed. So many people trying to buy the pay-per-view.
I'm just truly blessed to be where I'm at, to be able to build a legacy and still make a fortune off of my legacy. It was fun. I'm happy that my children was able to come out, my mom and a lot of people from all walks of life to come out, the media, see some action, have a little fun. I felt good. It was cool, and there's really nothing I can really say, but we did what we did tonight.
What's going on, Mayweather? This is Nathan Addison with Black Sports Online. I'm actually curious to know, did Logan Paul's style and performance remind you of any past fighter that you fought?
Absolutely not. He was a little awkward. I can tell. I had to press the action. Me being this small shouldn't be able to walk to a man that big.
Walking him down the whole time.
I was pressing the action. He'll punch 2 punches, hold. 3 punches, hold. So there's nothing really I can do. I mean, as you guys see, he's putting his leg on the rope. He was fatigued, but I mean, when I talk about this exhibition, I'm gonna talk about. He know how to hold. He's a great holder, a great grappler also. But like I said, I've been in this sport for so long, and tonight was I'm just letting people see that I'm able to come out at my age, at 44, and still sell out 30,000, and still do crazy numbers to where I can make Showtime crash. So I'm truly blessed, and I'm not here to bash anyone, talk bad about anyone. Of course, at my age, I'm not going to perform like when I was 19. I don't supposed to. It's all about growth and aging. You know, is my hair gonna be all black forever? Absolutely not. When I get older, it's gonna turn all gray. I understand that. That's a part of life. Am I gonna be able to fight like I was fought when I fought Diego Corrales or Arturo Gatti? Absolutely not, and I understand that. So, but the early sacrifice that I made, that I talked about, when I was signed with Top Rank, I was with a company from 1996 to 2006 for 10 years. Beat the best fighters and didn't make 8 figures at all. I would make 8 million, 7 million, 6 million on the regular. As soon as I became my own boss, my first paycheck was 8 figures. And from there, you know, I was able to pay myself more and more, and I was able to be my own boss and earn what I wanted to earn. Whereas, and it's not bashing any fighter when I talk like this, not bashing any fighter.
Floyd, you mentioned...
Hold on.
Sorry.
When I come and do an exhibition or come out and box and have some fun, I do it because I want to do it, not because I have to do it. Whereas Pacquiao, at his age, which is sad that he has to fight. You know, I'm financially set, and I want to let everybody know this. You're gonna hear so many different stories. Oh, Floyd have to do this. No, I'm well off. Every property that I have is paid for. My jet is paid for. All my cars is paid for. I own billion dollar buildings. I own so much property, and I'm steady investing in different things. I'm investing in the tech world. I made a lot of smart investments. So I didn't do it by myself. I want to thank my team, and as well as Leonard, a guy who's been loyal to me. And you test different people's loyalty. Of course, we go through ups and downs. That's a part of our friendship. That's a part of business. Kelly Swanson, Steven Espinoza, Al Hammond, and Fight Hype. Got to give a shout out to Fight Hype, because when the world was against me, writing bad articles about me constantly, they stood behind me. So that's why when it's time to do an interview or it's time to get some behind the scenes footage, I will always give it to Fight Hype first. Because, like I said before, I believe in reciprocation. Treat me like you want to be treated. And I'm here to let the world know. I already know that I'm not going to perform at the, when I'm almost 45 years old. I'm not going to be able to perform like 20 years ago. Of course not. That's a part of age. But you age gracefully. But I'm still smart enough to make smart investments and push my kids and to be great. So tonight, the best thing about this whole week, it wasn't this fight. It wasn't the money. the best thing about this week was my youngest daughter graduating.
There she is in the back.
Floyd, you mentioned kind of. Floyd, you mentioned the right up front. Down here. Floyd, you mentioned the grappling throughout the fight. The grappling, the
Yes.
holding from Logan.
Yes.
Was there ever any points in the fight where you felt if you wanted to, you could have got him out of there?
I could have went. I could have, but I mean, the people wanted a show. I mean, I could have. I could have really pressed real hard, start throwing, you know, this crazy combinations, but, you know, it was fun. It was fun.
Entertainment.
Things happened, and it was fun tonight. That's all I really can say. But his whole goal wasn't to come out here and knock me out. His whole goal was to survive, and that was a win for him. If he can land a few punches, punch and hold, that was a win for them. So if they're happy, then so be it. Because when the history books is written, I will always be TBA when the history books is written.
That's right.
First of all, Floyd, congrats. After this performance, is there any chance to see you again in a professional fight?
Oh, absolutely not. I'm retired from the sport of boxing. I retired from the sport of boxing. I said it before. It's not easy. Just, I mean, even for this fight, just training. I train a day, take a couple days off. Train a day, take a couple days off. Because of the age, because of the wear and tear from early on in my career. Really not no punches to the head or anything, but it's, boxing is really wear and tear on the body. Just sports, period. It's wear and tear on the body. Whether it's football, basketball, it's wear and tear on the body. Athletes, period. When it's blood, sweat, and tears, it's you abuse the body a lot. But as far as me coming back in the sport of boxing, absolutely not. As far as me doing an exhibition again, probably not. We don't know. We just have to see. I mean, but I'm pretty sure we've done some great numbers tonight, Stephen. I want to say thank you to Showtime. I mean, I was with a company. I was with HBO, and I was able to come over to Showtime and make them the A side in boxing. I told them that I'm capable of doing that. My team believed in me. Stephen believed in me. And then, like I told Stephen, if the numbers ain't right on this fight, they'll be right on the next fight. So I understand business, whereas I'm going to give you guys the breakdown on what we do. So when I fought Robert the Ghost Guerrero, we done some pretty cool numbers, But it's more than what any other fighter does. But it wasn't the numbers that they wanted to see. So I said, okay, I know how to do it. We'll fight another guy that's young, hungry, and undefeated, which was Canelo. And when he was at the top of his game, and I was old at that particular time. And I knew that we would do great numbers. Because two undefeated champions, period. When they collide, the world wants to see it. Especially when he got a huge country behind him. And I'm a big worldwide figure in the sport of boxing. We came together, we did great numbers. Then I think we done the Marcos Maidana fight twice in a row. We done some pretty cool numbers. Then I made a call to Al. I said, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do some record-breaking numbers. So I said, the guy that they claim, quote unquote, that I'm scared of, which I'm not, Manny Pacquiao, I just said, all I wanna do is, anytime, I just always wanna be on an even playing field. I just want to be on an even playing field. So we were able to do a Pacquiao fight. We done record-breaking numbers. And then I said, let me just walk. Let me do a fight that I wanted to do, which was the Berto fight. Just a cool little warm-up fight. You know what I'm saying? They owe me that gift to be able to do the little Berto fight. Then I done that fight. This how I work. Then I see I was able to rob the bank again. So I said, if I'm able to rob the bank at 40 and make 350 million, why not do it? Because it's all about working smarter, not harder. It's all about working smarter, not harder. So y'all can't be upset that when I was Pretty Boy Floyd and beat all the best and the tough fighters, nobody and didn't really get paid anything. I'm not saying I'm unappreciative, but I wasn't getting paid. I was underpaid. So now it's time for me to really get I bust my ass to get to where I got to. Since I'm still a king of the throne, and it's not king of the throne as far as in a boxing world. I'm the king of the throne in business, because for me to be able to come out in 8 rounds, and I can't even say what's the number that I put, what I made, but just now, when I come up here and sit down, before I even walk out there to the arena, before I even walk out there, I made $1 million. Just sitting in the dressing room, I made $1 million. So, and they say, well, it's not all about the money. Well, your kids can't eat legacy. They can eat off the currency. So, I believe in building generational wealth. That's what's important to me. Generational wealth. My kids will be great because I would push them to be great. Not in boxing, just in business. Whatever they want to do, whether it's music, real estate, football, whatever they want to do, I may not approve of it, but I will always push them to be great. My dad pushed me to be great. Pushed me to be great. So, even like tonight, if those young kids is happy, oh, I went 8 rounds, and with the exhibition, the main thing that you should be happy with is this. I mean, it wasn't a real fight, so that's really it's like some sparring in the gym. So if I'm able to come and spar, now you talking about fights that gotta go out there and really fight right now in the sport of boxing. They're fighting, they make 3 or 4 million. Just leading up to this fight. Just leading up to the fight. My trunks alone. Just my trunks alone at 30 million. Just with the patches on my trunks, that's 30 million alone. So, who's really the smartest one in the sport of boxing? And y'all getting upset. Y'all getting upset. And guess what? I'm not going to no boxing sites because all they do, I get to hate on both sides. If you don't like me, don't write about me. If you guys don't want to see me do no exhibitions, don't come. Don't watch. I come on record and tell y'all, when it comes to legalized bank robbing, I'm the best. I changed my name from Pretty Boy Floyd. When I changed it to Money Mayweather, I started making money. You got to speak things to an existence. So y'all can write the stories that y'all want to write. I don't care if y'all write good stories. I don't care if y'all write bad stories. At the end of the day, I will always have the last laugh. Because the people that write the stories, you be like, damn, I'm writing this story about Floyd. But look at the house I go to. And look at the house he go to. Damn, I'm writing about Floyd. But you telling me that this kid, you tell me another boxer that makes $30 million from patches on his trunks. Tell me one. Tell me one. Remember, y'all forget, I'm the one that put heavyweights out of business when I was fighting. Man, it's all about the big guys, the heavyweights. I put them out of business. Then all the guys that y'all said was extraordinary, the Canelos and the Pacquiaos, I made them look ordinary. Then y'all go back and say, we want to see Floyd fight him again. Why? When you get it done right the first time, you ain't got to do it the second time. If this kid said he'd been training every day for years, every day in boxing, I'm somewhere in Aruba, in the Bahamas, in Dubai. I'm traveling the world on my jet, making millions every month, not worried about nothing. And then when I see it's a chance for me to do a heist, a quick heist, I'm gonna let y'all know this. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. At the end of the day, I'm the smart one. Because I don't care if you write good about me, you write bad about me, just keep writing about me. That's it. Y'all keeping my name out there. Y'all talking about, oh yeah, Floyd, yeah, they say, oh, Floyd don't look good like he used to look. My bank account looking better and better each and every day. And I'm not coming back to the sport of boxing. Absolutely not. I did what I had to do. I made my mark on the sport. I got all my faculties. Made a ton of money. Hey, brother, money ain't everything. Well, I know we got to eat food every day to survive so we can live longer, and that takes money. So, to me, it looks like money is everything. But one thing money can't come between. Not between me and my children. I love them unconditional. So, I knew I was supposed to have been out here earlier this week. I was supposed to have got to Miami early. The most important thing was my daughter's graduation. To me. I'm just saying, to me. Tonight was this like I said before, was this the most important thing tonight? I mean, just this week? Absolutely not. My daughter was. My children and my family is always the most important thing to me. So, no matter what y'all write, whether you write good, write bad, oh, Floyd ain't like he used to be. Well, you get paid. And if you don't want to watch, don't watch. But damn, it's crazy that I could do 30,000 at my age. On some sparring. Now, who's the smart one? Okay. So, I knew I got some questions. Go ahead.
Rick Muhammad, Brawler Sports Media Champ. It was great seeing you back in the ring doing what you do tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for that show. You had a lot of success to the body tonight, Logan, Paul, and I wanted to know, at any time in those close clinches, was he grunting or cringing? And you could tell he was tired, and the body shots was really effective.
Breaking him down to the body, big guy, chop him down, but Logan, hell of a grappler, hell of a holder. Like I said before, when you got a guy over 200 and some pounds, I'm pretty sure he weighed 189 yesterday, came in over 200. After he got rehydrated. It was cool, something to do. It was cool tonight.
Thank you, champ. Let's go, champ.
But this may be, despite everything that I've tried over the last 6 years, this may be the last time we see him in the ring. And so whether you like the exhibition or not, whether you agree on the opponent or not, give this man his flowers today. They said he was too small to lead the sport of boxing. Said there's a small guy, wasn't going to make money. They said a guy who left a big promoter wasn't going to have a successful career. Back in 2014, they said he was done. The other network let him go because they thought his best days were behind him. And we saw the last of him in 2015. He gave us a little bonus in 2017, record-breaking bonus. Gave us a little taste in Japan. Gave us another little taste, a little reminder. I just want to say there will be some criticism, but we can't pay attention to that. Give this man his respect. For every true boxing fan, it is a joy to see this man in the ring each and every time he does.
That's right.
Just want to thank everyone for all their support. Again, this was a great promotion. really proud of Floyd. You know, he went out there as always and entertained the fans. You know, and most people, we don't care nothing about no criticism because at the end of the day, you know, we winning in life. You know, and going in there, when you really think about it, you know, like Floyd weighed 155 pounds yesterday. I guarantee you he weighed less tonight. Guarantee. And here it is, he's in there with a heavyweight. A heavyweight. You know, so I'm, again, you know, me, Steven, Al, and his whole entire team, we're really proud of him. And I think everyone should give him a standing ovation for a wonderful career and what he's given to the sport and how he's helped so many people. Again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in all over the world and thank everyone for coming out tonight. Again, thank you.